go. Validation seeking males are unattractive to women. Yeah, and I gotta say males because I'm gonna share with you guys a volley of text messages between this young lady and this validation seeking male. And I gotta say male because men don't behave like this guy is behaving. There's a certain way that grown ass men conduct themselves when they're dealing with women. And how this guy conducts himself, it's not the epitome of how men conduct themselves. No, it's quite the opposite. He's an adult male. Okay? Let me just say this as well. When I say validation seeking males, all I'm really saying is you have men out here, well, they're not really men, they're males, but they constantly are seeking the attention of whatever woman they're dealing with at the time. They're constantly seeking that woman's attention because they want validation that that woman likes them, right? They want constant validation that that woman likes them and that that woman is still interested in them. So when I read these text messages to you, you're going to see how this guy conducts himself to get that attention that he's seeking. Here's the thing, right, real quick. You know, in the pimp culture, right, when it comes to a pimp's vernacular, right, just how they speak, you might hear pimps say, do you have a good catch hand? And of course, do you have a good keep hand? In other words, do you have the ability to obtain females? Okay, that would be your catch hand. And do you have the ability to maintain females? That would be your keep hand. There are a lot of guys out here who are dating where their catch hand is okay. They have a decent catch hand. But the problem is they don't have a good keep hand. They don't know how to maintain women, right? Because they don't understand how to maintain the momentum of attraction. And I make videos talking about that shit. There's a lot of guys where having women attracted to them is not the issue. It's keeping those women attracted to them. That's the issue. They don't know how to maintain the momentum of attraction. And one of the biggest reasons they don't know how to maintain the momentum of attraction is their behaviors. The way that they conduct themselves, the way that they behave ultimately turns women off. So women just stop dealing with them. Right? So let's move on, man. So here we go. He's in a light gray, she's in a blue. So he tells her, what's going on? She responds, hey, honey, I was knocked out for a sec. He responds to that, are we ever going to get a chance to talk, meet up? And she replies to him, she says, yes, boo, I'm still tired from last night. He responds to that, shaking my head, her response, didn't I meet you like 22 hours ago? I mean, didn't you see it was late as hell? So I should have a reason to be tired, and I worked. Shaking my head, okay, boo, good night. So she tries to diffuse the situation. It's obvious she's trying to diffuse it, but he won't let her, okay, because now he's throwing a temper tantrum. So he responds, my whole thing is you didn't return my calls like you said you were. I'm tired of meeting females, and it ends up like this. A barrage of texts, no convo, no meeting up, but I'll for sure see you at the bar on the weekend, though, shaking my head. That was a dig at her. He took a dig at her when he said that. Let me just say this about this guy, right? Because I'm going to psychoanalyze this motherfucker. Let me just say this about him. It's very evident to me what's going on with this guy. Number one, he has codependency issues, right? He's insecure. He has low self-esteem issues. And he has confidence issues. Now, the reason why I say he has confidence issues, because here's the thing. When you're dealing with a woman, if you call her, whether she returns your call or not, you don't sweat that. If you're worried about her returning your call, you have confidence issues amongst other issues, right? Now, bear in mind, as she stated in her text, they just literally met. It hadn't even been a full 24 hours yet. She said 22 hours. Now, if you look at the time of the text at the very top, it's 11:37 at night. So they met practically the night before, 22 hours ago. And he's already whining about talking on the phone and seeing her. It's like, bro, you just literally met her. Now, to me, it's evident that she like him. I mean, she calling the dude honey, boo, and all that type of shit. I think she like old dude. But again, being able to get women to be attracted to you is one thing. Being able to maintain that momentum of attraction is another. And this guy, and then what did he do, man? What did he do? Gentlemen, you never do this. What did he say? I'm tired of meeting females and it ends up like this. Why are you bringing other women into the equation? Why are you speaking to her about that? Gentlemen, you never do no fugazi ass shit. This is emotional, man. This guy has low self-esteem. He lacks self-confidence. He's an insecure male. He has issues, and it's showing just in the text that I've read thus far. You can see this guy has some issues, man. Gentlemen, chill. Look, and I can assure you of this. This is the only woman he's dealing with. See, this is what happens when you focus and you fixate all of your energies and efforts on one woman. He just met this female, and he already bouncing off the walls, man. But we're going to get into that. Let's go on to the next volley of text. Here we go. So then he double texts her and he says, I work also, 2 jobs. So that's definitely not an excuse. You see what he's doing? I'm like, bro, what the fuck are you doing? So then she responds to that and says, that was my first time there, by the way. And I don't hang out every weekend. So you for sure won't be seeing me. I'm sick of meeting guys that be in a rush. You called me once and I answered. See? She said we did speak. But I'm going to tell you what I think happened. So then she goes on to say, it hadn't even been 24 hours. So she's reminding him for the second time that we barely just met. Like, bro, chill, right? Let shit happen organically. He's trying to force himself into her life. That's what he's trying to do. But we're going to break that down. Then she goes on to tell him, I'm a student as well, on top of getting home at 5 a.m., right? So basically, she get home at 5 a.m., she got to go to work, and she got to go to school. So when she gets home from doing all of that, she's like, I need to take a nap, goddammit. And he's like, no, you're not going to take a nap. You're going to talk to me. That's what he's doing, man. He's trying to force himself onto her, man. Or at least trying to force himself into her world, right? So then, he gets real sassy and shit, like most sassy males do. He gets real temperamental and shit, all emotional and shit. And then he puts his shit in all caps because he really wants to tell her about herself. He wants to relay his disappointment to her the best way he can, right? So he puts his shit in all caps like a bitch would, right? Then he goes on to say, how is returning someone's call so they can get to know you like they initially asked being in a rush? How? The whole bottom line is if you have a lot going on in your life, stop wasting men's time giving out your number and you know you can't commit the time. Have a good night. Man, this guy is a whole bitch. Like, let me tell y'all something. See, let's just break this shit down for a moment. You meet this young lady that you are attracted to. You ask for her number. She gives you the number, right? Because she's probably interested in you, right? Because you can never assume that because a woman gives you her number that the interest is mutual or genuine, right? But in this case, it appears that she probably like old dude. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, she called him honey, boo, and everything else. And she's explaining herself to him. Most women will not explain themselves to you. They'll just be like, nigga, fuck you, and be done with you. But the fact that she's showing patience, she probably likes old dude, right? Now, here's the thing, gentlemen. Women are not obligated to you. They're not. Y'all are strangers. These two people are strangers. They're random people to each other right now. Here's the thing, man. I did a video titled Pursue Women, Fall Back, and Let Them Chase You. Pursue women, fall back, and then let them chase you. There is no need for you to be chasing a woman. That's what he's doing. His behaviors, to me, he got stalker energy, needy energy, right? And I guarantee you, if they dealt with each other past this, he would start to show boyfriend energy. But I can guarantee you, she probably done with old dude, right? Here's the deal, man. Here's the deal. If you're interested in a woman, verbalize your intent. Let women know what it is that you're trying to do. And then fall back and let them come to you. Let them know what you want to do, and then fall back and let them come to you. This is what he's trying to do, in my opinion. Basically, he wants to be able to occupy all of her free time. Whatever free time she has, he expects to either fill that void by his physical presence or by a phone conversation. He said in the previous text, I'm tired of a barrage of texts. No phone calls, no meeting up. So he either wants to have her on the phone or they're in each other's physical presence. Let me tell you why guys do that. Okay? And there's a deeper issue with why he's behaving the way he's behaving. So earlier in the first volley of texts, I mentioned how in one of the texts he sent to her that, oh yeah, you don't want to meet up, you don't want to talk, but I'll for sure see you at the bar, right? That was a dig at her. Basically what he was saying is, so you don't have time to see me, you don't have time to talk on the phone with me, but I'll bet you will make time to go to this bar. Why is that significant? Okay, again, we're trying to psychoanalyze this guy. Why is that significant? Guys like this, the reason why they behave the way that they do is because they don't want the women that they are interested in seeing other men. I assure you, that has something to do with it. Because why is he, but the woman is texting him. They're conversing right now, but that ain't good enough for him. No, he's like, no, fuck all that texting shit. I want to see you. I want to talk on the phone with you. See, to me, when you try and basically browbeat a woman to only give you that type of energy, you should be seeing me or talking to me. That's almost as if you're saying, that way I can kind of keep tabs on you. I can make sure that you're not entertaining other men. Because y'all know, like I know, a woman could be texting you and then be texting 2 or 3 other guys at the same time. And I really believe that that's why he don't like the texting. He thinks it's too impersonal. He wants the phone calls and he wants the face-to-face meetup, which there's nothing wrong with wanting to meet up with the woman. But the way he's going about it, again, it speaks volumes of the fact that this man lacks confidence. He has self-esteem issues. He's an insecure dude. And I bet you he has jealousy issues. I bet you he does. And I made videos talking about all this type of shit, right? Now, I'm not going to stay long, man, but I just want to reiterate to you guys, man, there's a certain way you should be conducting yourself. You should not be trying to inundate women with your fucking physical presence, or you trying to browbeat them into meeting up with you. No. And here's the thing, right? Because he mentioned it twice about meeting up, but nowhere in his text did he suggest a particular day, time, and location for them to see each other again. Because he wants her to do it. Okay, he wants her. This is why I say validation-seeking males. He wants her to act as if she misses him. She wants her to be the one that suggests, hey, I miss you, I want to see you. Are you available on this date, this date? Because she is not doing that, he feels like she's not showing me she likes me enough. I guarantee you, that's his mentality. She is not validating me enough. I'm not getting the attention that I require for me to feel like she actually likes me and wants to see me. That's why he's all upset, man. That's why he's bugging out, talking about stop wasting time, wasting men time, giving out your number, and you know you can't commit the time. They're like, bro, why are you tripping? Again, they've barely known each other 24 hours. And this dude is tripping. You know what I'm saying? Tripping. Like, she ain't your woman. But see, he wants that type of energy. He wants her to focus on him and give him all of her time. And it's like, bro, women don't owe you that type of shit, gentlemen. That's all I got. I'm gonna holler at y'all, man. Let me plug this joint on the way out. Validation-seeking males are unattractive to women. Don't be this guy, man. I'm out.